Hi y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am so excited because we have so many new makeup releases to talk about. We are going to judge them all. Every Sunday we sit down together and we judge new makeup. It's so fun. We're gonna look at all these photos, we're gonna talk about all the details, and we're just gonna judge. Are they cute? Are they ugly? Do we hate them? Do we love them? Do we want to buy them? Because listen, I'm going to be saying goodbye to a lot of my money. I know it, because there's some really cool stuff coming out, and there's also some stuff I'm going to pass on, and I really want to hear y'all's opinion on all this new makeup. Now, the rules are that we judge the makeup, but we never judge each other. No. If I hate something, if I think it's horrible, should have never been created, but you love it, then guess what? I love it for you. We should all love the makeup we want to love. The world would be a terribly boring place if we all wore the same things, looked the same, sounded the same. It would be boring. So we can definitely disagree on makeup. It's totally okay, but there's a lot to talk about. And if you're new here, I do want to say, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. I do upload lots of new videos every single week. Right now, we are in the middle of Vlogmas, so I'm uploading every single day. I hope you will subscribe and stick around. But there is so much new makeup to talk about, so let's jump into it. Okay, let's start with a couple of things from Rare Beauty, because I actually posted a YouTube short, a TikTok, Instagram, all of that on these new highlighters. So let's talk about these first. These are the new Positive Light Silky Touch highlighters from Rare Beauty. There are 4 different shades and they're $25 each, which I felt like was a really fair price point for Rare Beauty. And I was really excited to see this because this is Selena Gomez's first powder highlight to launch. So we have 4 different shades. So we have Enlighten, which is a cool champagne. I do have that shade. I used that in the short that I posted, I want to say a couple of days ago. Really beautiful. There is Mesmerize, which is a rose bronze, Exhilarate, a champagne gold, and Flaunt, a true gold. So I did buy 2 of these. I bought Enlighten, the cool champagne, very icy bright. I am surprised they called it a champagne. I think it's almost pretty white. And then I also bought Exhilarate, which is the champagne gold. So I'll definitely be testing this out and posting that soon. But these almost look like they would be a cream type of texture in the pan. They look like that kind of cream to powder. And when you touch them, they are so silky soft, but so beautiful. So there is a very fine sparkle in these, but it's not a chunky sparkle or anything like that. It's just gonna give you like a wet look to the skin. These are so beautiful. Like, I love Enlighten. I've worn it several times already since I got it. And honestly, it's making me think like maybe I need to get that pinky one too. What is the name of the pinky one? Let me look here. I know y'all are seeing swatches and everything. Mesmerize. I may actually end up picking that one up in the future. I like it that much. I think this is just a really beautiful product. We also have this sneak peek photo. Not exactly sure what this is. It says another new product is about to drop, coming soon to their website. Now this does show that it's a metal wand, so I'm thinking this is going to be some type of under eye brightener. Something that's like a concealer, but maybe a little thinner, maybe a little serum-like consistency, because a lot of times when we see those metal applicators, they're great for under the eye because they're usually pretty cool rather than a doe foot. Like, you're going to get a little bit of cooling sensation. So that's what I thought. But if you have any other guesses as to what this could be, I would love to hear your thoughts, opinions down below. Okay, I actually bought this primer from e.l.f. This is the new Niacinamide primer, 4% niacinamide. It's their Power Grip primer that they just added niacinamide to. Now, my friend Karen Harris actually sent this to me, and I was like, oh, they're going to do the same exact thing that they did with the putty primer. I really don't like the e.l.f. putty primer at all. Like, it's one of the worst things I've ever tried. And I really love the Power Grip primer. I have that. I think it is so close to the Milk Hydro Grip primer. If you don't want to buy the Milk Hydro Grip, I think you'll be totally happy with the e.l.f. for, you know, a fraction of the cost. But with the e.l.f. putty primer, they launched the putty primer and then they just kept launching it with like different things to it, different ingredients, different this, different that. So when I first saw this, I was like, oh, they're going to do the same thing. They're just going to keep coming out with variations. But then I was like, my skin loves niacinamide. It really does. That's one of my favorite ingredients in skincare. My skin loves it. So I went to the e.l.f. site and I ordered it. So I will be testing and trying this out. I already know I love the Power Grip primer, so I'm excited to have the niacinamide in it too. Now, I know a lot of times with skincare and makeup, I don't put a lot of weight into it because I use really good skincare. That's what's really connecting with my skin. That's where the actives are going. And so, you know, the vitamin E enriched blush, I don't know that that's going to do a lot for me, but since this primer is like the first step in makeup, kind of the last step, I guess, after you're done with your skincare, your first step in makeup, like maybe I'll see some benefit. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I bought it. It's $10. I will link it down below along with everything else that I talk about. It'll all be in the description box. Okay, here's something cool that I wanted to tell you about in indie makeup. Bella Beauty Bar, I really have enjoyed a lot of the stuff I've tried for them, but they are now having some of their products at Urban Outfitters. So I wanted to mention that to y'all in case you're like ever shopping on Urban Outfitters and you want to look at the makeup section. I thought that was really cool to see an indie brand sold on such a big retailer like Urban Outfitters. I thought that was really cool. So not necessarily a new release, but I definitely wanted to let y'all know because I just thought that was super cool. Okay, Jouer has launched this product that, okay, this is what they say. It's the Butter Bronzer Blush and Highlighter all-in-one. Illuminate your face with a healthy glow. The Butter Bronzer Blush and Highlighter with buildable pigmentation for healthy sun-kissed radiance. $29. Blush, bronzer, and highlighter all in one. I don't know about that. To me, that's 3 separate products. When I use a glowy blush, usually I just let it double as like a blush and highlight, but I wouldn't say this is a blush and highlight in one. I would say this is a glowy blush and I'm skipping highlighter. So I don't know that I'll look at this product that I would say, oh, it's a blush bronzer in one. No, it's just one product that looks like a very light glowy bronzer to me. But you'll have to let me know what you think. When you like skip a step, I guess, in your makeup, do you like if you're just wearing a glowy bronzer, do you say this is bronzer, blush, and highlighter? Or do you say, like, I'm wearing a glowy bronzer, so I'm not wearing anything else? I don't know. I just thought that was a little bit of an overreach marketing-wise, but maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. Maybe y'all are like, no, that's the perfect name for it, Heather. But, you know, for me, I'm like, it's a glowy bronzer. I don't know. Okay, here's something I've seen a lot of excitement about, and this is that Game Beauty, the indie brand, is collabing with Persona 5 Royal. So I do have a affiliate code with Game Beauty. If you ever want to save on the site, you can use code Heather to save. But I don't know much about this video game. I do see that it looks like a very big collab for the brand. I can't speak about the game at all. If you are a huge fan of the game, you can definitely educate us in the comments if you would like. But I do want to speak about the makeup. So looking at this is going to be available for pre-order on December 12th at 7 a.m. PST, and it will start shipping in mid-January. So There are 4 different blushes. I've never tried a Game Beauty blush. I think that's a new category for them. And looking at these blushes, I'm like, oh, I definitely want those. There's a red. I love a red blush. Hello, make me look like I have a sunburn without the damage. Yes. There is a light purpley shade. I think that could be pretty. A kind of nude, peachy type of shade. And then a bright pink. All of those blushes I think look super cool. I would definitely be interested in trying those. There is a Metaverse palette, a Phantom Thieves palette. So let's look at these palettes. We have, I can't hardly tell. It looks like mostly mattes, but I may be wrong about that. We have one that has some kind of deeper colors and one that has some more vibrant colors. I'd be interested to see these in person and to see these like better photos, I guess, before I can really form an opinion, but they overall look very colorful. There are Hot Night liquid lipsticks, After School liquid liners, and Shape Shifter chameleon shadows. So liquid lipsticks, I've never tried a Game Beauty lip product. I think that's a new category for them as well. That's exciting. I'd be interested in trying those. Their liquid liner, I have tried some of Game Beauty's eyeliner pens and I really enjoy them. The black one I think is really nice. There is Shape Shifter chameleon shadows, and there are 4 different shades. So when I'm zooming in to try to look at this picture, I'm curious what that means. I'm guessing Shapeshifter would be like a multi-chrome, but I can't really tell this from what I've seen so far. Now, I am filming this on Saturday afternoon, so between the time of me filming this and this going up on Sunday morning, maybe something more will be released. If something's ever announced or anything in between the time that I film and the video goes live, we can always talk about it next week. Thank y'all so much if you ever tag me on new releases. It helps me a ton. Okay, Fenty Beauty has launched their new Navy collection. This is a 5-piece eye, lip, and accessory set. A limited edition set of Navy Crew Essentials. There is a Fenty Icon lipstick fill-in case. So you get that beautiful lipstick case and the lipstick. And then if you ever run out of lipstick, you can just swap those in and out. I think that's really nice. There is a semi-matte refillable, oh sorry, the navy, we already talked about that. Wish You Would Longwear Eyeliner Pencil in a navy shade, and a makeup bag and mirror designed by an LA artist. So I think this is really cute. It's not something I need. When I first saw the shadow, I thought that mirror, when I first saw this photo, I thought that mirror compact was actually going to be like a blue eyeshadow quad or something, but it's not. It's a mirror. I think an eyeshadow quad would have been really fun, but I think if you were like a diehard Rihanna Fenty fan, maybe you would really like this set. It's just not something that I'm interested in buying right now. Okay, here's something that I think is a little ridiculous, and I'd love to know your thoughts. This is the Neutrogena Sensitive Skin Metallic Eyeshadow and Primer. So $10 each in 3 different shades: Rose Gold, Warm Taupe, and Soft Pearl. This is a cream to powder formula. So an eyeshadow and primer I thought was kind of interesting. Eyeshadow and primer. So is it pigmented or... But then I'm like, okay, technically, the eyeshadow bases that I use, like my Sigma Eye Primer in Ignite, my MAC Paint Pot, my NYX eye paints, I guess you could say that those are all could be shadows or they could be primer. I use all of those usually as primer. Even my colorful NYX eye paints, I'll put those down and usually I go over them with like a duochroma, multi-chroma, metallic, something like that. It just makes them like more intense. So I guess maybe they're just saying eyeshadow and primer to kind of like just market the product a little bit better instead of like putting it in one category, you know. But looking at the swatches, it doesn't look overly impressive. I mean, y'all see the swatch in the photo. It just looks okay. If I was going to wear a liquid shadow, I mean, for me, the reason that I reach for a liquid shadow is to get that super wet, super intense look. And these don't look like they're giving anything more than a powder would give. And when I look at them actually on the eyes, it looks so horrible. So I don't know. I would love to know what you think. Do you think this is just a marketing ploy, the shadow and primer? I don't know. But then again, I'm not like Neutrogena Makeup's target customer either. So let me know. Maybe you're super into this. Okay, this tempted me so much, and I've almost bought this multiple times. This is the Sugar Pill and Trixie Mattel Oh Honey Round 2. So they've had a collaboration before. They're having a collaboration again, and this honestly looks so pretty. So there is a palette with a sugar coat for $52. It's a 6-pan eyeshadow palette with 1 blush in it, and there's also a lip duo. Sweet Tooth, which is a warm toned medium matte pink liquid lipstick, and then there is a high shine clear gloss with gold reflex called Honey Dip. I was so close to buying this. One, I love a sparkly gloss. I still love a liquid lip. I think they're really, really nice. So these shades I think look beautiful, and the palette looks so pretty too. I have refrained from buying this because I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm getting ready to rank all the palettes I've tried this year, and if I could say no to some things, I need to, because we're going to talk about some things I can't say no to. But this palette looks so beautiful. There's like an olive metallic, a yellow gold, an orange, a blue, a red, a pink. Like, I'm into it. The blush looks so beautiful too, but I have told myself no. But I think this collection is 100% beautiful. I think it's so cool. I love the packaging. It's giving me like, I don't know, just very like honey sultry vibes. I would love to know if you bought this collection. I will have it linked in the description box. I just think it's so, so cool. I love that it's a 6-pan with a blush, but again, I cannot buy everything. I have to tell myself I can't buy everything. Okay, Physicians Formula has launched some new products. This is their Butter Glow Concealer, Butter Glow Liquid Bronzer, Highlighter, Powder, Eyeliners. I was trying to remember if we've talked about this before. I don't know though, but the concealers, what you see in the photo is all there is. I will say that it does look like it goes light to dark in concealer, so I won't go on too much about that, but I don't like that from what I can see there's only 1 shade of the liquid bronzer. I'm like, why not at least a few more? Either way, I'm not interested in this, but I would love to know if you are. Blinged Brushes has launched their new Ice Queen collection. So I do have an affiliate code with Blinged Brushes. If you ever want to shop from the site, you can use code Heather. These brushes look beautiful. I was just looking because, whoops, I've been using, Blinged Brushes sent me these, and these are so pretty. I've actually been using this one, the face brush, for like finishing powder. Really, really nice. I've been using these for a little bit now, and I did put up a video on Instagram, like using a couple of these. I think they're really nice. I've washed them, I've dried them, I've used them again. I think they're really nice. I see why people love this brand so much. And I think Ice Queen, like, it's a perfect time of year, at least for those of us living in the Northern Hemisphere, to launch an Ice Queen collection. These look so, so beautiful, and I will link them down below. Okay, we have a sneak peek from Charlotte Tilbury. These new Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architects are not launching until January. And I feel like last year around this time, she started sneak peeking her Beautiful Skin Foundation, and we couldn't purchase that till January. So I know this isn't super uncommon for Charlotte Tilbury to do, but these are going to launch on the 5th of January, and there's 7 shades. I really like that there are 7 shades. I love options, you know. So here we have Bronze Glow, Rose Gold, Gilded Glow, Pillow Talk Glow, because you know she's never forgetting Pillow Talk, Champagne Glow, Moonlit Glow, and Sunset Glow. So these say that they have pigment payoff of a pressed powder, but the smoothness of a liquid highlighter. And I'll probably pick up a couple of these. They're going to be $48 each, so I'll probably buy 2. I am not sure what shades yet. I love a pinky highlighter, so since I bought 2 of the Rare Beauty, maybe I'll hold off on buying a 3rd, and I'll buy the pinky highlighter in this Charlotte Tilbury. I'm sure that one's called Pillow Talk. I do have highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury, and I love them. I am very intrigued by the like marketing of pigment payoff of a powder but smoothness of a liquid highlighter, because I love Charlotte Tilbury's liquid highlighters, and there are photos on Instagram of these on models and breathtaking. I mean, they're models, of course they're beautiful, but the products look beautiful on them. And something I really love about Charlotte Tilbury is they will show a side by side, and instead of saying like before and after, it will say like beautiful before, beautiful after. I don't know, it's just a small detail that I really like. And these specifically, it says beautiful before, Hollywood glow after. It sends the right message, you know, because I'm all about that here on my channel. Makeup is fun, it's creative, we love it, it's sparkly, it's beautiful, it's fun, but we look great without it too. 10 out of 10 without makeup on, you are. If you don't believe it, trust me when I say you're 10 out of 10 without makeup, 10 out of 10 with makeup. So I love that kind of like reinforced image, like idea that Charlotte Tilbury does. Beautiful before, beautiful after. And these look so pretty on the skin. $48 is a lot of money, but I will say I love my Charlotte Tilbury highlighters. Okay, Pat McGrath is taking all my money with this Star Wars collection. Let's talk about it. Look at this photo. Look at it. I love it. It's so fun. I am not a huge Star Wars fan, but my family most certainly is. So I love doing the Star Wars thing. I have all the ColourPop Star Wars stuff, and I'm gonna have to get this. Pat McGrath has collabed with Star Wars before. I didn't buy anything in her old launch. I want to say that's been 2 or 3 years ago, but now we have some new products. So let's kind of break this stuff down individually, and I'll talk about it as we go. So the Mothership Mega Palette right there in almost the center of this photo is a palette that she already has. So I want to say Pat McGrath usually releases one of her like big Mothership palettes, one a year, and then we usually have the holiday release that has really beautiful shadows, but never like her Mothership special shadow formula. This is a re-release, which I'm not surprised about, but it has this so cool Star Wars packaging, and this is the Midnight Sun Mothership palette. I know a lot of people already have this palette, and I did see on the Pat McGrath site that palette is on sale right now. So if you're just interested in the palette, not the packaging, you can actually get this palette at a bigger discount at the time that I'm filming this. But if you want the Star Wars edition, it's $128. Now, if I already had this palette, I would not buy it again just for the Star Wars packaging. That's just me. I don't judge any of you who are like, I have that Mothership palette and I'm going to buy it again because I want it in the Star Wars packaging. I don't judge you at all. Do what you want to do. I totally get it. I do not have this Mothership palette, and I am going to buy it in the Star Wars packaging. And you may be thinking, Heather, you could buy it on a discount, just not get the package. I want the Star Wars packaging. I don't have the palette in my collection, so I am totally cool with paying the $128. I will get a discount because usually at release, Pat McGrath does offer a discount code. Make sure you have your notifications turned on because I always share on the community tab the discount code and when it releases. So I'm going to buy that. I don't have that palette in my collection. I want it. I'm going to buy it, okay? And then we have 3 eyeshadow palette Star Wars edition. Divine Droid, Sith Seduction, and the golden one. Those names are super fun. So let's talk about these three individually. First up, that one up top. I'm going to buy all three of these. I did buy the one she launched for holiday. She launched 2 neutral palettes in this format, 5 shades, 1 warm tones, 1 cool tones. The quality in those was amazing. So for that reason, I'm sold on all 3 of these. But that top one is probably the most neutral, the one I'm least interested in, but I want to get it. It's so cute looking and I want to create a look with it. The second one, let's see, right under the Darth Vader kind of helmet, is so beautiful. A blue, a red, a black, a silvery taupey shade, and then a little bit brighter white silver. Come to mama. I gotta have that. And then the one at the bottom with R2-D2 is so cute too. Purple, cranberry, baby blue, bronze, and like a yellowy white gold. All of that is going to be mine. I'm going to buy it by money. That's what I'm saying. I'm going ahead and telling myself, say goodbye to your money now, Heather, because I'm going to buy this. Okay, next there's going to be Liquid Lust Legendary Wear Metallic Lipstick Star Wars Edition. Nude Awakening, Rose Divinity, Crimson Sunset. I'm not going to buy any of those. I don't want metallic liquid lipsticks. I have a couple from random brands in my collection. I just don't love them. I don't reach for them. I don't think they're horrible, but it's just not what I reach for. So I'm not going to buy those. But they do have the Star Wars logo on there. There are 3 new Lust Gloss Star Wars editions launching. These are going to be $29 each. Bronze Venus, Pale Fire Nectar, and Carnal Desire. Now, I went through my Pat McGrath glosses, and I don't have any of those 3 shades, so I'm going to buy all 3 of those. I love Pat McGrath glosses. I think they're so nice. They're not too thick. They're not too thin. They're really beautiful, and the shades of these 3 glosses look so pretty, and they have that Star Wars packaging, Star Wars on the top. I'm going to buy that. And then there are... where did we leave off? Sorry. There is a Dark Star Mascara, $32 each. Black, blue, pink, and aquamarine. I'm going to buy the black one that's in the C3PO packaging. And there's also going to be Chroma Luxe Artistry Pigment Star Wars Edition for $32 each. Smuggler Spice, Extra Galactic Gold, Rogue Rebellion, and Falcon Noir. I'm not planning to pick those up. I just don't need them. I think buying 4 palettes, 3 lip glosses, and a mascara is going to be enough for me. But I'm sure a lot of channels are going to be reviewing those. I may actually end up picking up one. We'll see. Maybe if they have some type of bundle deal, I could see myself picking up like that deep dark black one. See, this is the problem. I'm like talking myself into makeup, talking to y'all. Okay, LH Cosmetics is launching new blush duos. These look really pretty. These are the Duo Dimension blushes for $32 each. There's 3 different duos. We have one that looks like more like pinky berries, one that's more peachy orange, and one that's more like cool tone pinky lavender. These look really, really pretty. I love a good glowy blush. I think they're so, so pretty. They just give a nice glow, luminosity to the cheeks. I'm actually wearing glowy blush today. I'm wearing my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Tiger palette. So this is my blush, bronzer, and highlighter today. I like a glowy blush. I could see myself picking these up. They are available now at LH Cosmetics. LH Cosmetics sometimes comes to Beauty Bay, so maybe you want to wait, pick them up there if you're interested, but these look really pretty. I love a good duo. Okay, we have a sneak peek of the MAC Lunar New Year collection. So this is 2 highlighters and 2 blushes. I'm not sure if there are going to be more products or not, but all we know right now is coming soon. The embossing on these highlighters looks so beautiful. I'll be curious to know if these are re-promotes, products MAC already has, or if these are new shades. But I do know that that red blush is calling to me. this isn't like the best photo, so I can't wait to see like some better images maybe closer to launch. But right now, I kind of want that red blush and I kind of want that more pinky highlighter, but not if it's a re-promote. I'm just going to keep my eye out for it. Scott Barnes is showing this new Downright Dewy Mist coming soon. So, I have several dewy mists that I really like. My favorite being from Pixi and L'Oreal. They make awesome glowing setting sprays, so I don't know that I need this one, but I will say I actually just ordered Scott Barnes's bronzer palette because I've had that on my like wish list for a while, and I saw it was in stock at Camera Ready Cosmetics, so I actually ordered that because I've only ever tried the one eyeshadow palette from Scott Barnes. I'm like, I'd like to try a little bit more, so I'm gonna pass on this setting spray for now because like I said, I just have some drugstore glowy setting sprays that I love so much. They're so good. I don't know that I need a high-end or luxury one. This I'm excited about. This is Wicked Widow Beauty is launching their Scissor Hands Part 2 palette. This says pre-orders are opening on December 16th, and it says it will ship within 2 to 3 weeks. It says there are 8 beautifully embossed mattes, which I do like. There's the little scissors on there. And then 8 bold duochromes, multichromes in a magnetic palette with silver hollow lettering around the pans. So I want to try these. I really want to try these. It says it's a new and improved matte formula. So I actually shared this on Instagram, shared that I was going to buy it, and Wicked Widow Beauty did say they would send me one. So I'm very excited. I was planning to purchase this. I do have an affiliate code with Wicked Widow Beauty, but I've never tried their palettes like this. I want to try this new formula. I'm very excited about this. Let me know, like, do you want me to do a video on this? I would love to know, love to hear your feedback because I'm loving these blues. There's greens, kind of like purpley mauve in there. There's like a grungy brown green shade, a red, a purple. Like, I feel inspired when I look at this color story, so I would love to know what you think of this one. Givenchy has showed their spring 2023 collection. So I don't know when this is coming out. This looks like a kind of sneak peek behind the scenes type photo. Now I really enjoy my Givenchy lip balm that's all swirly. I enjoy a highlighter I have from them, a under eye setting powder I have from them. So, oh, and I have the matte foundation that I enjoy too. So they're coming out in this collection with a Prisme Libre Skin Caring Concealer, color correctors, lip balms, and a new powder. I'm wondering if that's going to be a pinky blush or pinky highlighter. I don't know, but I'm definitely eyeing some of the things from this collection. Like I said, the products I've tried from the brand, while very expensive, have been really, really good quality. I really enjoy the products. I haven't had like a fail from them. So for that reason, I'm definitely like, okay, when this becomes available, I might have to pick something up. Probably not the color correctors because I don't really need something like that. But overall, I'm interested. Okay, Tom Ford is releasing new shades in the Satin Matte Lipstick. I love a satin matte lipstick, okay? And looking at these shades, it looks like we have cool tone reds, warm tone reds. But what I am thinking about handing over $44 for is that dirty, murky, dusty rose type of shade. There's something about it. There's something about it. I am wearing a very glossy lip today. I'm wearing ABH Raisin Lip Liner in Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Rose. But I love a satin matte too. So let me know, do you have this lip formula from Tom Ford? Should I buy it? It's pricey. $45 is pricey, but I'm intrigued. It's available now in the UK and it's coming other places soon, I'm sure. Marc Jacobs is releasing a new perfume. I want to let those of y'all who love the Daisy perfumes know that this is now available. This is the Daisy Paradise Edition. It says it's inspired by rare natural beauty, an abundance of pink and purple florals, and a desert bloom. So this looks pretty. Okay, let's see. There's Daisy, So Fresh Paradise, Daisy Love Paradise, and then just Daisy Paradise, which is floral green and woody with poppy. That actually sounds really beautiful. I would love to smell this one in store. Sonia G is releasing new brushes. I've never tried Sonia G brushes, but I know the people that love them. So I wanted to let y'all know that these are coming soon. Well, coming this week to Beautylish, but I don't have a date. There's a face brush and brush holder. Very, very pricey. That is $195. And then there is the Traditions Trio. 3 eye brushes with wooden handles, curvy shape, matte black brass ferrules. Really, really, really beautiful for $140. These are limited edition. They look beautiful. I will say, I think brushes are something worth investing in. I do think these are definitely beautiful, so I wanted to share in case you're looking for some more Sonia G brushes. KimChiChic Beauty is launching so many things. I feel like we've been talking about them a lot this year. These are the Spinning Hearts palettes. $22.50 each, 12 shades in each. So the names of the palettes are Lifetime Partner and Partner in Crime. I think that's really cute. So there's one that looks to be all shimmer, one that looks to be all matte, both very neutral. The matte palette, I like having lots of different shades, but I do feel like there could have been more diversity in these. You could have definitely done some neutral, some warm neutral, some cool neutral. I don't know, but overall, not for me. I don't know that that one palette is completely all shimmer. It does look like there might be a few little mattes, but overall, not a release I'm interested in, even though I think the packaging is cute and it looks like it's at a great price point. Okay, so Prados Beauty has released a mascara. This is the Baddie Buildable Mascara. So there are 3 different shades. There's a purple, a brown, and a black. And these are $21 each. It says they're nourishing, hydrating, buildable mascara infused with vitamin A. It says it's safe for contact wearers. Okay. I don't need a new mascara right now, but this looks pretty. Prados Beauty is an indie brand. I've never tried anything from them, but if you have, I would love to know your experience. The purple mascara looks really, really pretty, but I do tend to stick to black mascaras. I know a lot of people love a brown mascara, so I think it's nice that they came out with 3 shades. J-Cat Beauty has released Sweet Tooth 9 Shadow Palette Bars. 4 variations. They're $5.99 each. These are all shimmer palettes. So earlier this year, I bought 3 palettes from J-Cat Beauty, and I did a video with those, and I thought they were nice. They weren't amazing. Like, they were okay. I do think some of their shimmer shades were pretty mediocre, where some were beautiful. These, just looking at this photo with these swatches, I'm like, no. Not for me. I do love an all shimmer palette, but I don't know the consistency of J-Cat's formulas, because some of the shadows in the palettes I tried were great and some of them were just mediocre. So I'm not jumping at the chance to buy J-Cat Beauty again. Okay, Ensley Rain. I would love to know if y'all have ever tried this brand. They are having a collab with Brittany Huffman, the Midwinter Dream palette. This is launching on December 13th. It is quite expensive. It's $88. This says they set out to create a collection that would represent the magic of the winter solstice. 21 shades. Multi-chromes, duochromes, diamond chromes, velvety mattes, and shimmers. So, 5 multi-chromes, 4 duochromes, 2 diamond chromes, 1 diamond matte, 2 shimmers, and 6 matte shades. So Brittany, we talked about Brittany had a collab with Bella Beauty Bar 2 months ago or so, a little less than 2 months ago, I think. And I never got that palette, but it looked really, really beautiful. And I think that Brittany has created another really pretty color story. The packaging looks really pretty. The color story looks really beautiful. It looks like it goes very light to very dark. I have never tried this brand, but I have heard good things. I would really love to know if y'all have tried it because it is an expensive palette. $88 I think is an expensive palette, but it does seem like you get a lot of shades, a lot of different finishes. So this color story is absolutely gorgeous. If you have ever tried this brand, please let me know your review down below because this really, really looks beautiful. Like, I'm very into this color story. I love that kind of like orangey peach, that kind of cool tone magenta shade, and then all these deep shades. It looks so beautiful. So congratulations to Brittany and Ensley Rain. I wanted to quickly show y'all, in case you haven't seen, that Pantone's color of the year for 2023 has been announced, and they chose Viva Magenta. This photo looks so beautiful. I hope we see this a ton in makeup. I'll also show you this other color of just the Pantone swatch. It looks so, so pretty. So I wanted to let you know kind of that news because I'm sure we're going to see this color a lot in 2023. Also, quickly in makeup news, Unearthly Cosmetics is restocking their site on the 14th. I do have an affiliate code with Unearthly. If you use code Heather, you can save if you want to. If not, that's okay too. But I know that Unearthly shut down the site to take care of their customers, make sure they got out all their orders, any replacement shades, took care of customer service. I think that was such a smart move. I think brands should definitely take care of their customers. So I think that was really smart, but I know a lot of y'all have been impatiently waiting on the site to reopen. So I did want to let you know that it is reopening on the 14th. All right, y'all, that's all we have to talk about this week. Thank you so much if you ever tag me on new makeup releases. It helps me out so, so much to know what y'all are interested in, what you're skipping over, what you want me to talk about. I am excited to give my money to some of these brands this week, honestly. Maybe not something I should be excited about, but there's some good stuff coming out. I'm excited. And y'all, it's going to be a great week for videos here on my channel. So make sure you subscribe. I have some very exciting videos. One that I honestly cannot wait to share with y'all. I wish I could share with y'all today, but we have a full week of videos coming. I do have on my eyes, in case you're curious, let me tell you, because if I don't say it, I'm going to forget it. Everything's in the description box, but editing Heather forgets. This is the Sigma Alice in Wonderland palette is what I'm having on my eyes. I already told you my cheeks, my lips, but I've got Kaleidos Sea Sparkle in the waterline. I'm excited, y'all. We're gearing up to rank all the palettes, review all the makeup. Oh, it's going to be a fun week. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow in a new video. Bye.